got to grade him on a curve because he depressed.
He depressed.
Yeah. Or he just happy to get his friends back. He just happy that 21 is texting again, and he like we can't even really judge the music because he done been through so much.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the Podfather had to say about this new Young Thug album. What is it called? SCUTI or something like that. The Whoopdedoo album. I don't know. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
When I heard Whoopdedoo, I thought that that's when I thought that he rushed this. Because I didn't feel like Whoopdedoo maybe was in there originally.
Might not even existed.
And you know what? Hey, check this out. Even if I'm wrong,
You're not.
that means that you purposely turned Whoopdedoo into some shit about tricking.
Yeah.
And no way you took Whoopdedoo from the interview and turned it into something about tricking.
Right. He took advantage of it.
Yeah. Which, again.
But why not? Fuck it. I would have had t-shirts already.
Word.
Man, hit the Instagram producer that made the Whoopdedoo track that went viral already.
That was
Cheat
the
the
one.
system, put some bars on there, and call it a day. But this Whoopdedoo, I don't want to speak too soon because this shit might work.
Yeah.
You can just, not saying, this just ain't it. Even if it works.
I wonder what they
later on.
I feel like I would like this song more if he wasn't saying Whoopdedoo.
Yeah.
If it came out with whatever he was saying originally, because they just took that out and added Whoopdedoo.
Yeah, it don't.
That's
sound
what it sounded like. They were saying some
don't
other
sound like
slick
a
shit.
match.
You know what I mean? And they just switched it out.
Lil Baby sound good in this album too.
He did actually. Yeah,
he did.
Lil Baby sounds good.
He did.
I know the streets be trying to say some other shit, but he still sound good to me.
No, the streets are right, but he sounded good here.
Damn, Freeze.
What?
Freeze. God,
Come on, man.
Freeze. God damn, Freeze.
It start all sounding the same.
It's to the point where the streets, same streets he's talking about, is speaking that he's possibly talking about retiring. It's looking like that. I would love for him not to and get back to what we know he can do, but he ain't there right now.
Okay, Freeze.
That's all.
How does this album do, like in terms of numbers? What do you expect from a Young Thug project at this point?
It's gonna do well. I think $150 plus.
Oh,
just because of the anticipation. I don't know if the second week is gonna be as good, just because I don't think that it's executed as well as he probably should have. But I think it's gonna still do well, just off the anticipation.
I just had so much high hopes because he dropped from jail, and the one from jail was like,
I don't have the high hopes for the numbers.
I don't have him doing 100.
Really?
I thought $120 might be pushing it.
even though he fresh out.
I don't think as many people care that. You know what? I'm shut up.
I don't know. I think
I don't think that
the highest.
I don't think that the consumer cares about that like the internet would lead you to believe. That's what I'm saying.
And there's been nothing to make them care about that. There's been no single. There's been nothing that he's been doing to say. A lot of people didn't even know this album was dropping.
Yeah,
I didn't.
And then it was supposed to drop last week. Then he said, "I'm moving it because of Cardi." Letting the women have their thing first, and you drop the same. There's Doja Cat.
His last one did 89. So yeah, you guys might be right.
The last one is the one from jail, right? With the courthouse, as the trial. Yeah,
business is business. Yeah.
That shit he said about Cardi was the first thing that let me know. All right, yeah, I hear you, big dog.
Right. As I'm glad hearing that shit.
What a gentleman.
I'll let the ladies have it. I'll let her get her 200 off.
I didn't even get that because you moved to Doja's week. Who puts up numbers?
But it's a pop album for Doja, though, right?
Super pop.
It's like real. Let me ask you a question, Ice. Do you think that he has the kind of fan base that no matter what he put out, they gonna support, they gonna buy it? Because that's why I feel like the Thug fans, we don't care. We just it's him.
I think that he has a hive, as we were talking about hives. I don't think they're gonna buy enough to push him up to the numbers that everybody talking about.
Okay.
I mean, it'll be listened to, it'll be streamed. I don't know Thug fans to spend money. I don't know of a tour that Thug has ever headlined nationwide. I don't know of I haven't. I know he has the Spider line, but I don't see it like that outside of influencers, which been given a couple pieces. I see.
When you say that, you saying like the clothes?
Yeah,
that Spider hoodie did numbers in the ghetto. Everybody got the Spider hoodie.
Did they get the real ones, or they get the ones from a man over there?
Now that part I wouldn't know, but they were really, really like. People like them, like they're everywhere. But you're right, they could be played.
That's all I'm saying.
Right, fake. Yeah.
I haven't seen nothing that shows me he moves the needle like that.
I think Atlantic is just pushing niggas off the diving board and not really giving a
whatever
fuck.
happened, happened.
Yeah.
Geronimo, nigga.
Let's see who does. Let's see what we got over here.
Sink or swim.
I think that's with all of them over there. I have nothing to back that just but my knowledge of record labels. They ain't about to support shit. I think it's Atlantic. I think it's 300 and whatever they going through. Somebody's missing from these Young Thug sessions.
What is this under?
Somebody's not there that used to be there. You could be the biggest Young Thug fan in the world. This music don't sound like what you're accustomed to.
It don't. It don't.
It don't sound like they put nothing behind it.
And we got to
like
grade him on the curve because he depressed.
He depressed.
Yeah.
Or he just happy to get his friends back. He just happy that fucking 21 is texting again, and he like we can't even really judge the music because he done been through so much.
Yeah.
So it's like this is just all around the board, just off. But hey, Atlantic and Atlanta will love it.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Thug fans I know, they're fucking with the album. So if y'all are happy with it, then that's
And
it.
y'all told me when I said that,
Happy.
hey, maybe some of that Gunna sauce could be used over there while we standing on our he's a rat morals. Is heat on them Gunna albums. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Gunna
I
album
know
fresh
he's
out
a
of jail
rat.
is
Y'all don't
crazy.
want to talk to him. He did the Alfred plea. Hey, I would put the Alfred plea to the side for a second and at least get a pack from him.
Joe,
I would.
when he says on a Big Bang album, I don't got my twin with me, I don't got nobody in the studio. I thought he was talking about Gunna for real.
I thought he was too.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Who else was he talking about?
I don't know. Shit.
I think
It's a
he
lot
was
of
talking
them
about
niggas.
Gunna because he then went into how and I lost this person not because they died.
Right,
The same
right.
thing Cardi said on that verse on this song. She smoked that shit.
He ate
Yeah,
the-
she snapped.
I'm
She
clip
just
riding
snapped.
now,
Yeah.
but
No,
she knows
no.
she did
Gunna
that.
first album,
Don't shit is
fresh
don't
out of
shit.
jail, masterpiece.
curse.
It was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good. It's
a
so
banger.
fucking good. Like rat schmat. He ain't tell on me. It's 2025. That's what it's about. He ain't tell on me. Let's be real. Like,
He ain't tell on me is crazy.
I don't want to go off on a tangent, but like I
No,
mean,
I ain't going
good.
back
Change
in
it.
the day, I'm talking about our grandparents, running around the streets. Motherfucker might kill you for telling on them, right? Us as kids, you get beat up, or at least motherfucker don't want to take a picture with you. They don't want to be seen with you. It's taboo. Now, a nigga getting a picture, he just put somebody in the middle of them. The rat be here, it be two niggas and the other nigga. And that same person, I don't deal with rats. It's bullshit. People fuck with rats, especially if a rat got some money. You good. You safe. In the hood, wherever. And the people at home, because I said that somewhere else, people was fake mad. Y'all can be fake mad all you want. Look around. These rats are all mixed the fuck in. Every time I even had this conversation with somebody, and they, I don't fuck with rats, I literally say, no, you fuck with Boo Boo, Mookie, like everybody does it now. It's just not as taboo as it used to be. And everybody's so money hungry if a motherfucker buy you a pair of sneaks. You know what I mean? Nigga call another nigga twin.
Big bro.
Big bro, all that.
That's the fight we've been having up here a little bit because some of us have been like, if you don't fuck with rats, you can't make music with them. You shouldn't be even having them on your record label, or if you do, keep a distance. Other people are like, yo, this is a business.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm on the side of, I don't want nothing to do with the person.
Right, because ratting is a character flaw. Ratting is bigger than telling. The fact that you can have this relationship with a person and everything is good, but once the police come in that you'll turn on them, that's something wrong with you internally. The ratting is just showing it.
So if the hottest artist in the world is a rat, you don't, and they offer you a feature.
If you live by that code, fuck no,
Do you
you're
live
not
by that
supposed
code?
to do. Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in the streets.
Okay.
I'm not in the streets.
So if the world's biggest comedian was a rat and said, open for me, you'd be good with it.
You motherfucking right.
But how do you live by
And I'm in
that
the
code
picture.
and be a rapper?
And that's the thing.
Maybe you can. That's a fair question.
And that's
Well,
the
yeah,
thing.
I'm asking. I don't know.
You gotta figure out a way. They have to figure out a point where they turn away from that shit. You know what I mean? You have to make a choice as a man or as a woman. Okay, I'm not about this life anymore. If you rapping and you still in the streets, then you gonna still hold that code. The reason why that code is not so prevalent to me, because years ago when I started this, I decided I don't want to be in the street no more. So the code kind of gets it get blurred. It don't even look as important as it is to you when you live in a different lifestyle. But at the end of the day,
Good tangent.
all y'all niggas at home talking about y'all don't fuck with rats, yes you do. Look around, look at look in your iCloud from this past year. See how many pictures you took with niggas that told on somebody. Please stop playing around. Everybody know rats. It's just we just in a different day and time. You know what I mean?
All right, y'all. What is this? Week 2 of Mona. Don't call me white girl. Y'all was checking me in the comments last week. Her name is Don't Call Me White Girl. Her name is not Call Me White Girl. My bad. But yeah, I'm currently still liking her addition to the podcast. Shout out to her. Look, y'all know usually I do album reviews I only like 2 songs on this album. Let me tell y'all which songs I like, because it's only 2. I like Walk Down featuring 21 Savage, and I like the second track with Mariah the Scientist, Dreams Rarely Do Come True. Everything else, I agree with Joe. This sounded rushed. I was hoping the YFN Lucci record would sound better. Okay, you did a song with Lucci. I'm glad y'all pieced it up for the album. We'll see if the piece remains. But everything else, look, it's a couple of songs I can say if somebody played it, I wouldn't mind. Like the Sexy Red song with Mommy, I can listen to that. The Lil Baby song, I can listen to that. And I like Lil Baby's part, but I don't like Thug's part. So that's why I couldn't, really rock with that. The T.I. song is okay. Yeah. Blaming Jesus is okay. And the Cardi record is good, but that's because of Cardi. But I'm not going to listen to that whole song just to hear a Cardi verse. And a good Cardi verse, but it's not like Tomorrow Part 2. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that type of vibe. And that's about it. Oh yeah, if somebody played Whoopdedoo, I wouldn't mind hearing it, but Whoopdedoo can't go in my playlist. When I heard the snippet of Whoopdedoo, I was like, this ain't it. And yeah, he was trying to capitalize off of, the interview going viral. I'm good. And shout out to Mona telling these people, hey, stop trying to play this street game. Y'all don't mess with snitches. Snitches this. Hey, Gunna, like Joe said, was needed on this album. The marketing idea was cool. Turning everybody albino or giving them all white face, whatever he was doing. Okay, cool. Everybody looked like Vibes Cartel. But I just think to myself, how much better would this project have been if Gunna was involved in the mix? If you could have took some of that Gunna sauce. All this needed was some Gunna sauce. It's like what's that sauce they give you at the little hibachi place? This needed some of that Gunna sauce, like the yum yum sauce. This needed the yum yum. It was no yum yum on this. He might be the same color as the yum yum. Okay, they got Young Thug looking like some yum yum sauce. Okay, hold on, pause.
Hey, no Diddy, man, no Diddy.
But it wasn't no yum yum on this album. The rice was bland and the meat wasn't seasoned. Okay? And no amount of features could cover that up. That's what I noticed about this album. He got all of these features, but it didn't help. And unfortunately, he did the features a disservice. If I'm Lil Baby, people been sleeping on me. I need a look. Does this help people to stop saying Lil Baby should retire? No. I think we're going to continue to hear that. And I'm listening to the mix. I'm like, damn, can they turn Lil Baby up? Lil Baby sounded so light. I'm like, damn, turn his audio up. Turn his vocals up. This sounds like, remember when he put out that trash ass video as soon as the beef started? And he was recording in that little bootleg studio. I'm like, who house studio is he recording at? That's what this album sound like. This sound like, he recorded this in a cheap Whoopdedoo studio. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't know why he put this out. And that first feature with Mariah the Scientist, I mean, that's the worst thing I've heard from Mariah the Scientist in a long time. The second song, luckily it was 2 features, and the second one sounded good. That first one was trash. I'm like, who directed her to say this? I would look. Mariah should leave him just for him putting that feature on the album. Seriously. And look, I hope he got all of his friends back. I think that was very factually correct for Joe to say, where it's like, look, Young Thug happy to get his friends back. Everybody's on the album and they cool with him. But remember, Never Gave Up told you, I think a lot of those recordings might have been fake. I said, as he started rolling out this album, I said, hold on. Something about this just seemed fishy. And we never found out who was leaking the audio. Oh, it's somebody from jail that's mad at him. This might have been a rollout. Some of them might have been real. The first couple might have been real, but they might have started just throwing in fake audio at the end. And he might have let some people know, hey, this is just, look, you're going to hear some stuff. It's light. We just going to play it off to promote the album. Just like when he put that last album out, you know how they reported it? Oh yeah, Gunna a rat. I'm going to drop the same day as him. They low-key did this already for the last album with the audio. I think a lot of that audio was fake. Cause now magically he got all the features for most of the people he was talking about. Except for Future, because he already had that Future song out. And he really didn't say nothing crazy about 21 Savage, but I think it was a rollout. If he would have had Glorilla on here, I would have knew it was something crazy. The Glorilla one might have been real. Everything else questionable. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think about the Albino album, SCUTI, Judy, Kid Cudi, whatever the album is called. And do y'all think Mariah the Scientist is still with Young Thug? That's about it. I can't do it no more of a service. I don't know what else to say.